Kobe, Kobe, how you do that? 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 Kobe, how you do that?
Boys and girls, we are back. We are back with the DJ Focus podcast featuring Quantitated. This week, I'm sorry for all our dedicated fans. I'm so sorry we late. I know y'all gonna get on us, but you know how it goes sometimes when you're dealing with CP people time. All right, I had I got a female co-host now, so we're gonna be late.
No, I'm gonna be on time, guys. I'm gonna be on time. Okay,
I
don't
get the makeup right, you know. We gotta do all this extra stuff. No, big shout out to everybody. This is the warm up show for the new season. Okay, featuring Quantitated. All right, we gonna let y'all in on. Look, I know Candace on her. Oh my God, what are y'all doing? We say 9.
We sorry, Candace. We sorry.
Next week we getting on that 9. That's it. We got hella guests coming through next week. But this week we about to just give y'all the lowdown on the new season and what we got planned for y'all. We got a lot of shit planned for y'all. So we want to give y'all the lowdown. You feel what I'm saying? And we gonna have a candid conversation. Me and my girl. We gonna have a candid conversation, and we gonna do it like that. All right. Let me share this to all of these different platforms real quick. I'm so sorry, everybody. I'm so sorry. We ain't shit. All right. We ain't
yes,
shit.
and if you're on here, please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you.
Yeah, like, share, and subscribe. We appreciate the love. We appreciate the support. All right. So, as as you may know,
I'm about to get off of this. I need everybody to go on to
so you probably did see me at the
the
store.
other live that I shared, the DJ Focus podcast live.
Yeah.
And you guys can tune in there. It's on my page. I shared it. So
Yeah, we want to make sure y'all. We want to make sure y'all win those good products.
yes, because you can't win the cash prizes on here. You have to be on the DJ Focus podcast link. So I shared it to my page. So
Tune in. Make sure y'all come through. All right, huh? Yeah. So, listen. Check it out. She said we can't hear you, Q. Speak it up.
you can't hear me, mommy. I'm so sorry.
All right, let's see what we got going on here. All right. So look, this new season of the DJ Focus podcast featuring Quanta Chat. What happened? You had to restart it. Okay. We got some interesting new things and some interesting new concepts. We normally just bring a lot of different, people through, socialize different things. But this time and this season around, we're going to be giving out awards, okay? We're going to be bringing through some of the best community leaders, bringing through some of the best top community sports figures. We're going to even have Stripper Week. We're going to give awards away to the most enlightened up and coming, all right, that's willing to change her life and do something better with her life. All right, we giving you an award for being better out here. All right, so we got a lot of different things planned. We got a lot of dope guests coming through, and we can't do this without y'all. So we want to make sure that y'all are involved. We want to make sure that y'all have the best opportunity to not only gain something from this, knowledge wise, but to gain something from this monetarily as well. We are giving out gifts and we are giving out prizes every week on the DJ Focus podcast. We need you to make sure that you like, comment, and share. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. And then you automatically enter to win all types of prizes, including our grand prize, which is coming up in a few months, which is going to be a trip to Miami. We're giving away a trip to Miami. We're not giving it away so you could go see Dr. Miami and get your BBL. We just giving it away so you could go down there and have some fun, relax, enjoy yourself. And yeah, we want to give back to all of our guests. So if you are on any platform that we stream on, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, any of the platforms we stream on, make sure that y'all comment, like, share, and subscribe. And we are giving away all types of gifts this season on the DJ Focus podcast. We switching some things up, all right? We're going to make sure that, this is the best podcast that exists in the history of the world and the planet. Right, Quanta?
Yes, in the universe.
In the whole universe. All right. One reason why I extended the opportunity to Quanta to be my co-host, okay, is because not only is she one of the most vibrant, live, dopest females that we got on the scene today, okay?
Thank you.
Absolutely. But, she got an intellect. She got a mind. She speaks her brain, and big shout out to Cuz, Slow Motion and all that. We got you. Shout out to my boy, my Cuddy.
Yes, shout out.
My Cuddy Pook. Listen, we giving away gifts, Pook. So make sure you share the live for us. All right. Make sure you comment like you're doing, share, subscribe, and we giving away gifts. We giving away trip to Miami. We giving away all types of cash apps. Fact about it, we giving cash apps out tonight to the 100th comment. No matter what platform you on, we giving out cash apps. So make sure you get all of the cash, all of the comments in and win this money. All right, we got this bread going out. But yeah, back to Quanta. We got you. We extended the opportunity to her because at the end of the day, like I said, not only is she dope and not only is she real live, vibrant, visible out here doing her thing, but she got something to say. When we used to bring her on as a guest, she used to be the one talking the most. She used to be the one sharing the most and always had a good objective opinion. So, I'm proud and I'm happy to introduce y'all to my new co-host. If you don't know now, you know Quantitated. Let them know.
Yes, I'm Quantitated. I'm very excited to be a part of the DJ Focus podcast. The reason why I am very honored to be on this podcast is because there's a lot of diversity. He is very transparent, very open. And, you know, on this podcast, everybody's open to, you know, say how they feel. Nobody's put down. A lot of podcasts that you see people trying to push an agenda or their thoughts or their views or their beliefs on people, which we do try to give people knowledge and everything like that. But we understand that, you know, everybody is not raised the same. And, you know, I'm just happy that I can be here and I can be me.
Yes, absolutely, man. We want to give you that opportunity to make sure that you're you and to make sure that you help, you know, let's grow this thing to the next level. I swear to God, she's the best. I mean, as soon as we made it a co-host, she done called me about 17 days in a row. Like, nah, Focus, we need to do this, we need to do that, we going to do this, we going to do that, we going to do this, and then we going to do that. I said, all right, let's get it done. She got me working over this motherfucker. She came up in here, nigga, I was working hard on the technical aspect. And listen, we are still looking for some technical, savvy individuals to become our tech crew on the DJ Focus podcast. We really pay, okay? We pay. So I mean, I got a couple candidates, but if you know somebody who is good with a computer, good with the technical, with the screens and all of that goodness, make sure you bring them through. Cause I'm not, nigga. I'm telling you like that now. I got 3 cameras. I got all types of cameras. All types of cameras. See this? All types of cameras going on here. I'm supposed to been had all types of different angles. And guess what? I got one angle because I'm waiting for somebody to come through here and hook this shit up.
I know somebody needs a job.
Somebody need a job.
So get up off your ass.
I got, right.
And come get this money with us. Be a part of the team because we really going to make history. We going up and it's going to be amazing. So if you want to be a part of making history, this is the place to be.
It's the place to be, for real, for real. Big shout out to next week, our panelists. Hey, yo, y'all beat them comments up because we giving away cash apps tonight. I'm not giving away nothing for no little comments. All right, I want y'all up there and I want y'all getting active. Make sure you like, comment, share the screen, but and share the live. But yeah, this is definitely, we taking this to the next level. Candace, you said, is it a YouTube tutorial? Shit, if you could come YouTube tutorial this thing down, you getting paid. I've tried, damn it. I got 2 MacBooks. We got all types of different things going on here. We need to make sure that this thing is going like it's supposed to be going. So, with that being said, you ready to get into our first topic of the night?
Ooh.
All right. What you got going on this weekend? You got something going on this weekend?
I actually do got something going on this weekend. Just give me a second because, you know, I be doing a little too much sometimes.
I see we got a lot of people on the live. Come on, make sure y'all like it. Make sure y'all comment, drop a comment, share that thing, man. We appreciate the love and support, man. And we got some juicy we got some juicy topics tonight too. So I want y'all to weigh in on these topics because they real juicy. All right, and they you know what I'm saying? Like you know we are here to educate. All right, this is what we here to do. All right, we here to educate. So yeah.
So what I have going on this weekend, I have Winter Wonderland. It is going to be at 1814 South 5th Street. I am going to be a bottle girl there, working alongside with my crew and my bottle girls. That's one of the things that I do. I'm a bottle girl, a bartender, a host, a video vixen, whatever you need me for, book me. I love to work. I'm a people person and I bring good vibes.
Bring good vibes.
So if you need more details on that, just inbox me. I will be posting it tonight. Also, the one thing that I'm very excited about next week, we are going to be able to have call-ins. So you guests are going to be able to call in and speak to us personally. And yeah, it's going to be amazing. So we're going to be able to get to hear you guys' voices, get to know all you guys a little bit more. And, you know, y'all chances to win these cash prizes and prizes that we got going on.
Yeah, the call-in line is going to get active, real active. We almost had the call-in line tonight, but I got to get that thing right. But next week, we're going to have all of the call-in lines. The number's going to be up on the screen. And all of you people who want to talk stuff in the smack in the chat, all right, where we want to see what y'all got to say when y'all call in and we want to hear y'all. We want to hear y'all point of view. We want to hear y'all thoughts. It don't matter if you in Cali, if you in Nova Scotia, wherever you at. Call in, and we're gonna be able to get y'all live on the DJ Focus podcast, and really, you know what I mean, pick y'all brains, man. You know what I mean? So it's gonna be a big thing. It's gonna be a big thing.
Candace, we gonna love to hear your high pitched voice because you always here and you always show support, baby.
Yeah,
So.
yeah. You already know. Candace gonna be the first one to call in. Like, listen, nigga. Oh man. All right, so
Is that Tony? Who's that on there?
that's Loud Pack. Big shout out to Loud Pack.
He'll be here next week.
He'll be here next week. He said he got a lot to get off his chest. Okay.
A lot.
And and that's another thing. We are the Get It Off Your Chest podcast. If you got some shit that you need to say to somebody or about something, whatever it is, come on here. We're going to give you a platform to make sure that you get it off your chest. All right. We here for the people, for real. All right. We want you to get it off your chest. You ain't going to be up here disrespecting your baby mama for putting you on child support. But if it's anything industry-wise that you got to say, anything, you know what I'm saying, that's important, that's pertinent, and you feel like you need to get it off your chest, come on. You feeling some type of way about Israel, Palestine, whatever going on, and you feel like you want to say something about it, come up on here. We're going to pick your brain. We're going to say something. You know what I mean? We're going to let you say something, and we're going to make it special. All right? This is what we doing. All right. First topic.
Hey, Sequoia.
Hey, girl.
Hey, baby.
Make sure y'all get them comments up. Who gonna win this money?
Yes.
We giving out prizes. I got
like, share, subscribe. Let them know.
I got the Cash App ready right now. All right, like, share, subscribe, and comment. All right, and make sure that y'all get it. Now, look, we gonna get into our first topic, and we want to hear what y'all got to say about it. We want to hear what y'all got to say about it. All right. So the first topic of the night. You ready, Quana?
I'm ready.
All right. It's called Love Don't Cost a Thing. Actually, it's called Does Love Cost? Does Love Cost? All right. So we have a nice little trend prioritizing in this world of ours, in this state, you know, in this current state of things, where people are saying, look, you don't need love. All you need is money. You just, as long as your money is right, you know, love comes secondary. Is that true? Do you think that it's still that love still should hold the primary importance over money? They say money is the root of all evil, and they say the best things in life is free. Is that still true? Okay. So do you think there's been a trend of prioritizing money over love in modern society? Do people prioritize money over love? Put a 1 in the chat if it's money, 2 in the chat if it's love.
I will honestly say I believe that people do. The cost of living is just too high nowadays. Like, you know what I mean? There's a lot of people in relationships just so they can pay their bills. You know what I mean? Like, you need a roommate. You need some type of help or assistance. So I think it's just the way, you know, how times are these days. It's just too hard to be with somebody that ain't got no money and that's broke. Okay. Love don't pay the bills.
Love don't pay the bills. I mean.
Now, do I believe that it is possible to be in love without money? Yes, but it's not gonna be a stable love. You know what I mean? Because you're not gonna be hungry. I mean, you're gonna be hungry. You're not gonna have a roof over your head. You're not gonna be able to provide for yourself or your kids if you have kids. So yeah, you know, money is
more important at this point.
Hell yeah, for me it is. You know, I'm a single mom. I got 4 kids, so I wouldn't be with somebody who I couldn't. It's not even a choice. I don't care how good of a man you are. Like, if you ain't got no income,
it's over.
It's over.
Okay. I mean, I can understand that point of view, but does that make it more important? Like, in other words, we all out here trying to get money so that eventually we can find love, right? Mm-hmm. Like, even you saying you got 4 kids, you love them kids. So you got to make sure that you provide for them kids because of how much you love them. So is money more important, or is it just a prerequisite to getting love, to finding love? Could you consider it more important?
I think it really just depends on the person. For me right now in my life, my main objective is money. Love is something that if it comes, it comes. I'm not so worried about it. You know what I mean? I do want to get married one day. I would like to fall in love again one day. But right now, that's not what's on my mind. Like, what I realize is that when I do get in a relationship, I'm looking more for a partnership than a relationship. And that's another thing that goes on these days. People have more business and partnership relationships. And that's the type of relationship that I want. I don't want a relationship solely based off of love. The type of relationship that I want, if I do find a man, I want it to be more business and love.
See, now this is the modern woman, y'all.
Yeah.
Okay? And this is exactly what we talking about. Samantha in that area says people do prioritize money, but love is definitely more important. And I agree with that. I think that love is of paramount importance, okay? I think love is life, okay? I think that's why you come together, you make love to produce life, right? I think it's more important, you know what I mean? I think, there's people with meager incomes, okay, that's barely scraping a plate, that's barely getting by, that might work at McDonald's or Walmart and work 40 hours a week, but because they have somebody to come home to, it makes it all better. Because they have somebody to come home to and love and watch Netflix with and go to Applebee's with and enjoy, and it makes it all better. You know what I'm saying? Like, so
Listen, I get what you're saying, and I think that's perfectly fine, but I am not that female. It's because I feel like I want so much more. I just do. And at the end of the day, love is not enough for me. And I have love for my kids. I don't need love from a man. So, I do think that love is as important as money.
You don't need love from a man now. But fast forward 10 years, okay, maybe 15, you going to definitely need love. LL Cool J said it the best. I need love, girl.
I know I need love, but what I'm trying to say is that at the end of the day, in these times, it's just too hard to just focus on just love when you're with somebody. Like groceries, it's expensive. It's like I can't be with a man that, like, if I need a gallon of milk and some meat to last me for the rest of the week, and you can't even provide that.
No,
you understand what I'm saying?
I agree.
I'm not saying that I have to be with somebody that makes, a lot of money, but I don't want to be in a relationship with somebody that gets comfortable with just surviving.
Okay, so
getting by and just check to check and just that's not my life. That's not what I want.
Okay, I understand that. I that's your preference. You know what I'm saying? And I think it's a lot of modern women preference out here is that. But my whole thing is if somebody was just surviving and getting by check to check, but yet offering you all the love, like in other words, check to check is not quote unquote the same for every person, right? So if you living in a nice big house, right? You living in a nice big house, okay, with a nice big backyard, and you driving a Benz, right? And he got you a BM, and y'all got just enough money every week to live check to check, right? So you can pay the mortgage, you can pay the car note, you know what I'm saying? Like, but you still living comfortable, okay? That's check to check too. So check to check is different. Everybody don't have $1 million in the bank and can invest every week. There's a lot of different people who, they live in check to check, but they get nice checks. All right. It's just, their standard of living is at a certain point that it still devolves and breaks down into check to check. So, in those cases, would you be comfortable with somebody like that? They still check to check, but they check is enough to provide you a decent life. Y'all not living in the projects with roaches and rats.
So, I think that's okay for those people. But I feel like for me, I just want so much more. Like, and maybe when I get older, I'm going to be like, oh, Quana, you was focused on all the wrong things, and now you're 80 and you don't got nobody to love you. But I feel like I got to do what makes me happy and focus on what makes me happy. But I do definitely understand that, and I don't judge nobody who lives that type of life. But also, too, a lot of people get comfortable. And that, to me, is getting comfortable. Like, I want to actually really be able... See, my parents didn't buy me my first car. They didn't buy me no car. I actually want to be able to buy my kids their first car. I don't want to be rich. I'm okay with not being rich. But do I want to be wealthy? Yes. Like, that's what I want. I want to have that comfortability. I want to have that little cushion. You know what I mean? So,
No,
I wouldn't be, I wouldn't, we're not
doing
I
that.
want to be truly happy.
So, what, in your opinion, what is the least your man, your ideal man, should make every year? A year.
I don't have one.
You-
He just has to be a man that strives to do better and continue to grow. I was just telling somebody, like, I had seen somebody working at McDonald's. He was fine. I'm like, yo, like, I didn't judge him because I don't care that he's grown and he's working at McDonald's. That could be a second job for all I know. People are always quick to judge. You know what I mean? He might have a regular job and he does part-time at McDonald's. That's his second job because he needs a little extra money. You get what I'm saying?
Don't forget to comment. We giving out cash apps tonight.
Yes, please comment, like, share, subscribe.
Yeah, we giving out comments. The 100th comment getting a big cash app. Go ahead. I'm sorry. McDonald's, nigga fine, flipping burgers.
If it ain't about the money, you could miss me with it. Sequoia said, if it ain't about the money, you can miss me with it. I definitely agree. I don't know. I think love is amazing. It really is. Like, I've been in love, so, obviously I have children. But it's just not enough.
So, I mean, I kind of understand what you're saying, but
like, if he's striving, like, what I'm saying is, if he don't got it like that when we first start dating, but he's like, yo, listen, I want to go for my CDLs. I'm trying to start a little business. Even if he's okay with he don't want to get rich, but he wants to actually get to the point where he has
at that point, you're
you're
prioritizing love then. You really are, because
I mean, at first, but what I'm trying to say is, if I fall in love with you and your ass is still at McDonald's and we're 2-3 years in, we got a problem.
Okay,
I'm not going to be happy. I'm going to wind up leaving.
I agree with you there, but still, by that metric, by that argument, money is secondary.
Yes.
Okay, so it's love first.
Yeah, but you can't be a bum. You just can't be a bum.
So there we go. Love first. I understand what you're saying. You want a man with ambition, and that can be a prerequisite to you getting with a man. That could be something that you put in your Rolodex and say, look, if you don't have ambition, then I won't properly love you. But that's not prioritizing money over love. Okay? You just saying, in order for me to properly love you, you need to have some sort of ambition and actually try to grow yourself to a degree, okay, where we can be comfortable. But you're still prioritizing love over money. So let me ask you, what are some of the disadvantages of choosing money over love? It got to be some disadvantages. What would you say are some of the disadvantages?
The disadvantages I would say is that you can actually lose a good man, because you might meet somebody when they're actually low and they're not capable of giving you that 5-star restaurant date. They're not capable of paying your bills at first. But next thing you know, you turn around 3 years later, this man is successful. He's running that business he was talking about. He's doing all the things that he said that he wanted to do. So I think that is a disadvantage. And sometimes people just need somebody to, like, be their backbone and push them to where they got to go. So I think that is a disadvantage. Like I said, I don't judge nobody. I don't care where you work, what you do. I respect everybody that got a job. I don't care what type of job you do. If you're a janitor, whatever you're doing, I respect it. You know what I mean? But I do think that people should want more. And I think us as a black community, we should work on more creating our own businesses. That's a big thing. Like, I do not like working for the white man. I have not had a white man job in a while. Like, I work for myself.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Now, have I thought about getting a real, I can't even say the word, a real job?
Facebook, I need y'all commenting. We giving out 50.
Oh, yeah.
We're giving out We're giving out cash apps to the 100th comment. So make sure y'all keep commenting. But go ahead.
Yeah, you know, if at the end of the day, if I have to, if it gets to the point, then I will. Right now, I'm actually put out of work medically because I was in a very bad car accident. My back is bad. Like, Jesus.
Fellas, Quanta need a back massage.
I really do. Like, my back is bad. So even if I wanted to work right now, I wouldn't be able to work. But
all right. So you. I mean, I would say that some of the disadvantages of prioritizing money over love is that you'll never really understand if somebody truly love your ass. Okay? Because if you constantly searching for niggas that already got it made, right? Niggas that already got money, right? Then are you really searching? Do you really love him for him? or do you love him for his money? And vice versa. As a man, if I already got it made and all of the women that's coming at me is only coming at me because of my bank account, how do I ever really truly know if she loved me, right? So how do you find true love if the money is the primary importance? You understand what I'm saying?
And I believe, yeah, you definitely would never, like, it's harder to find true love like that. But I would say, though, too, if a man is not financially where you want him to be when you first meet him, he should be still making your life easier in other ways. Like, there's so many more things that's valuable than actual money.
Right.
Like, if you're really bringing me peace, you know what I mean, you're helping me out, like, you're, you know what I mean, shit needs to be fixed in the house, whether you're fixing it or you're getting somebody to fix it, you're getting it done. That, to me, is valuable as well.
Right,
you know what I
right,
mean? And I think that a lot of females need to look at that as well. But you can't be just broke.
Yeah, so
And
she
think
says,
that-
she says, so what's the topic? Money over love? Yeah, absolutely. What's more important? What should we prioritize now? So money or love? And this new modern individual who's prioritizing money over love, is they correct or incorrect? We got a lot of comments going on here. Chevy Darden says a man sometimes needs a good woman to push him, to motivate him, and it's true. Okay, you know, how do I get to that bag? And they say, you know, behind every strong man is a strong woman. A woman should be the wind beneath your wings, right? To propel you to new heights. So how do I ever reach those heights if every woman that I'm coming across only wants money? All right, I won't even be able to get to those particular heights that I'm supposed to get to, because why? You know, you judging me at you know, at a point of ascension. And something that you said, which is correct, you know, at the end of the day, if a man working at McDonald's but he's striving, he in school. A man working at McDonald's but he's striving, he, you know what I mean, got business plans, he doing something, then at the end of the day, that should be enough. That should be enough to push, you know, for him to be able to get a good woman. You know what I'm saying? I think it's incorrect.
And I think it's hard, though, these days, because I think a lot of times, too, a lot of people are talkers. And I'm not going to lie, I was a talker for a long time. Like, I was the type of person that I started something and I didn't go through with it. I wanted to do something and I talked about it, but I never did it. I think that's the biggest thing, too. Like, with women, it's hard sometimes because, you know, you will get with a man that maybe don't got it like that and he's selling you dreams. And that's what makes it hard, too, for women, because there's a lot of dream sellers out there. A lot of these niggas would be rich if them dreams really would be able to be sold, you know what I mean?
Right.
So I think that makes it really hard too, you know what I mean? Because a guy can be talking about all these things that he want to do and he's trying to do, but you need to make sure that if he's not where you want him to be financially, that he's actually doing the things that he says. He's actually getting up, he's actually going to school, he's actually putting in that work. Like, us as women, we need to stop listening to what these guys are just telling us and listening to watch what they do, like go off of what they're actually doing, you know what I mean? And it makes a difference. And I believe that anybody out there, like, make sure when you want to do something, keep doing it. Like, I remember I was talking to this one girl the other day and she's like, oh, you know, she sings, she's like, oh yeah, you know, I don't really have time to go to the studio like that. I'm like, you gotta make time. Like, if it's something that you really want to do in life, there's no excuses.
Yeah.
There's no excuses. You have to do it every day, even if you're getting no views, no likes, no love. When I first started throwing events, I had events that 2 people showed up to. 2 people.
Right.
For months.
Wow.
That was dead.
Wow.
You get what I'm saying? And I just keep going and
You
keep
keep going,
going
you
and
keep
keep
grinding.
going. You know what I mean? And that's how it should be.
Elijah Bryant, Pastor Bryant says, if a man is not financially where he wants to be, there is nothing wrong with disqualifying him as a candidate for your life immediately. I don't know, Pastor Bryant. I would disagree with that slightly, simply because, you know, we all grow, we all get to a certain point, and you, even as a man of God, knows that sometimes you gotta put your money back into the church. You gotta put your money back into helping people. My father was a Muslim minister. He was the minister of the mosque, and bro, he always had to make sure that the bills was paid if the charity didn't come in. He always had to make sure that, you know, people was taken care of, that they were straight, that people needed bills paid, whatever the case may be. That was his lot in life. So he spent a lot of his money on the mission. You feel me? And at the end of the day, it's not always about that. It should be about more than that. I mean, I would say. Love Seema says, if it's money over love, then you should be able to take care of yourself. Take yourself to a 5-star restaurant before you start to look before you start to look for someone else to do it. I mean, I agree with that to a degree. You know what I mean? But once again, I mean, I guess what she's saying is, don't be sitting here trying to hold people to standards that you yourself did not put yourself on. You know what I mean? So yeah, I would agree with that there. You know what I mean?
Yes, let's get these comments going. Remember, we're giving out Cash Apps at 100. Comment, like, share, subscribe for also another chance to win a Cash App.
Yes, that's
right. So thank you guys. We really appreciate all you guys commenting.
And listen, if y'all on the live, share it for us. We love the comments. We appreciate that. You get money for that, right? But we also need you to share it to your peoples. You feel me? And put a little nice word out there. Tell them to comment to win some money. All right? Put a nice little word out there, right?
Sequoia says, it's a lot of people that value love and ain't find it yet. Instead, been cheated on, lied to, mentally abused, etc. It's better to be a check at the end of any of that. I don't mind the single life. I won't be out here buying dreams and problems. And the beauty about me loving myself is that I don't need a man to provide. But if he don't plan on doing it, I'm not the woman to approach. So basically, if he don't plan on doing it, then don't approach her if he's not taking care.
All right, well, we know how you feel, because when your ass was on the couch about a month ago, we know it's money. Nah, Sequoia, I mean, I don't know. That's cool if it's for you, right? If that's the type of person you are and you don't want nobody to approach you if they don't have the money and the status, and you saying that, you know, it's better to get a check than to get, you know, a nigga without a check or whatever the case may be. I mean, that's cool, but you're reducing a man's worth simply to finances. You know, you got knowledge, you got power, you got influence, you got, street smarts, wherewithal, whatever the case may be, that might not always translate into dollars. Like, you got certain people who might have been up, right? They might be street smart. They might know, everything there is to know. But yet they might got caught up selling drugs, whatever the case may be, right? They big time drug dealers, all right? So now they done did a bid or two. They got felonies, right? So now they come home, they can't find a job because they got felonies, right? But they don't want to go back to the streets, okay? They can't get financial aid for school because they got felonies. But then they don't want to go back to the streets. And then they get a job, right? And then once they do finally land a job, they on child support. So because they on child support, government is taking half of they funds, okay? You got people in all types of different situations. That does not necessarily mean they're not a good man. They can't teach you, guide you, teach your children. They just in a tough spot right now based upon certain situations and circumstances that they have been put in. That don't necessarily mean they're unworthy of love or unworthy of your love, okay? His best years still might be yet to come if he's able to blossom and flourish with the right type of female. And he might need love, okay? He might be in a situation where he needs love to actually push him and propel him to that next level.
See, but for me, honestly, like, I think that some people don't want to deal with all of that too. Like, I do feel like that sometimes, in a sense too. Like, I'm not sitting here, I don't got time to be raising no man or doing none of that. I'm very attracted to, like, motivated people who are like me, that are very ambitious. So it's kind of hard sometimes to settle for somebody who's not. But like I said, it really just depends. Like, if you're not financially where I would like you to be at the moment, as long as I actually see you putting in the work and, going towards those things that you say that you want to do, then I can probably make an exception. But that's an exception. You know what I mean? That's not something that I'm actually, like, looking for. You know what I mean? But if he's a good man, it's different, because good men are very hard to find. But, some females look at it like this. Would you rather be crying in a Lamborghini, or you would be crying in a Toyota or Honda?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah. Which one would you rather do it? Would you rather be getting cheated on in a mansion, or you would be cheating on Section 8?
From a female's perspective.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Some females look at it like that.
Right,
would you rather be cheated on in a mansion or cheated on Section 8? Crying in a Lambo or crying in a Honda? You know what I mean?
That's true, but guess what? So look, this is the reality of the matter. Y'all are all chasing the top 10 to 20% of men, right? there is only a few men that I think they said like the top 10% of men, something like that, only make like 300K. Okay, but by the time you get to millionaire status, you're talking about the top 2%, 3% of men. Okay, but when you're in the 10th percentile, when you're in the 20th percentile, you're talking about 100K max. Okay, so and that's the 10th and 20th percentile. So that means 80 to 85% of men is making 50 bands, 40 bands, 30 bands, whatever the case may be. So 9 times out of 10, you have a better chance of finding a good man, a loving man that's making less money than you do having a man that's making all the money. And then these same women, okay, who say, oh, no, I need a nigga that's making all of this money, this, that, and the third, okay, not only do they not really love him for who he is because they want his money, but the fact of the matter is a nigga like that got options. So if I'm making $500,000 a year, and you telling me you looking for me, you know how many other women is looking for me? So now, since all of y'all looking for the same type of shit, y'all all looking for this top percentile of men. So now this nigga literally got so many options, and then y'all say, well, if you cheat on me, it's the worst thing that happened in the history of the world. I won't do polygamy no matter what. You can't have more than one wife. The worst thing you can do is cheat on me. So you holding this nigga to impossible standards, because at the end of the day, not only is he of the top 5 percentile, which you looking for, okay, but you looking for a man with a million options, and then you telling him, I better be your only option. So you really setting your...
I mean, but she can have a million options too. Like the females, we have a million options. You don't even got to be cute to have a million options.
Yeah, but not a million options for husband. You got a million options that want to screw you. Like you don't have a million options that want to marry you.
Well, Samantha said, laughing my ass off, I'm that case. Cheat on me in wealth.
Cheat on me in wealth. You see this? This is the problem. This is the issues.
But you know what the crazy thing is? This is one thing that I could say.
She said, I don't want to be cheated on at all. I'm sorry. All right. Well, don't be trying to find the top 5% of men, nigga, because if you going to get cheated on.
I believe that every man cheats. I just believe that a man that really loves you, one, is not going to be cheating all the time. But I do believe that when he does, you would never find out. But I believe that every man cheats.
Listen, the reason why most men, I ain't gonna say every man.
I would say
I'm a good nigga.
Out of 100% of men, I would say 98% of men cheat. If you're with that man for 5 years,
you want to know why?
For 5 years, he cheated at least. If he's a good man, he cheated at least 3 times.
You want to know why men cheat? 99% of men, keeping it a whole 100 bands, it's because men do not get offered coochie like that on a regular basis. It is a task for a man to get him some. He got to have money, power, knowledge, influence, a nice car, something going for him, something, good game, good conversation, got to be funny, got to be tall, light skin, some shit, whatever. It got to be something that, you know, a man needs to have something. It's a task. It's not easy. Whereas women, they get it thrown at them all day long. Okay, so much so that women be like, "Oh, I'm tired of niggas pushing up on me."
Yo, I ain't gonna lie.
Exactly. But men, we gotta work. We gotta do the work. So on the one day we don't gotta do the work, and that shit just fell into our lap, it's hard not to take it for most men, because it just fell into our lap, and that's why niggas call it getting lucky. Because nigga, I ain't had no chick throw it at me in 20 years, nigga. Now here it is. I'm at main gate, and now this chick is throwing it at me, telling me I don't gotta work for it.
I do think a big problem is us females are too emotional. I believe that we are a little bit too emotional, because I think that that's something that I could say that I have done, that, you know, I've learned from. But you know, men.
You right, Candace? That's because Professor, my son. Go ahead.
Men can, if you're in a relationship with a woman and y'all going through stuff, y'all can still have sex. Women, we're more emotional. So if you piss us off, we might not give you ass for a week. We might not give you ass for a couple of days. So I think that's another reason why guys sometimes be cheating, is because it's like, at the end of the day, I think as a woman, you should try to always make sure your man is pleased. And I think that's one of the biggest things that us as females do wrong. And I'm not going to lie, I have done it where I'm in a whole relationship and I ain't give my nigga cheeks in a minute. You know what I mean? And that's a problem because you know what's going to happen? He got all that
Was you
build
cheating on
up.
him?
No.
9 times out
Well,
of
because what I'm saying, you got to remember, we're emotional. So, like, this is the thing. If we're a woman and we get in an argument with our man and let's say he talks to us crazy, or something happens, or just whatever, we find out something, we're really withhold sex. Women use sex as a weapon in a lot of relationships. Oh, well, I ain't gonna give you no ass. Well, you think about how many guys are in relationships and they be beefing with their bitch and she ain't fuck them in a week or two. You get what I'm saying? And it ain't even that he cheated. Now he really gonna go cheat because
you don't
y'all
give me
been.
nothing in 2 weeks. I'm like. The nigga on the DMX album, who you sucking? Who is you messing with? Because, damn it.
That's not true though.
Hey, listen.
That is not
women
true.
got urges too. If you done starve me out
No,
for a month.
that's not true.
You done starve me out for a month. You gotten it somewhere else. I don't believe you.
But it depends on how sexual the person is though, because some people are not as sexual as other people.
Okay. All right. I guess I can agree with that. I think it's more over the fact that niggas, like Shorty just said on the chat, niggas don't know how to act when they finally get that thing thrown at them. And women, y'all know what y'all do. Y'all know niggas got to work for it. So when y'all go up to a nigga like, oh, he cute, I'm gonna give him something tonight. Y'all know immediately that nigga gonna hit it. Y'all could literally just go and be like, you know what, I'm giving, and then you gotta act like a little bird, a little promiscuous little girl for a couple seconds. And then all of a sudden, that nigga knee deep in that thing. You know what I mean? So that you always gonna have that. And then another reason why I think y'all feel as though all men cheat, okay? Because remember,
Because almost all men do cheat.
well, all men don't cheat. Listen, 1 in 3 men are virgins or haven't had sex in a year. Niggas ain't out here cheating like that, bro.
These
like,
days,
they
hell
not
no.
out here cheating like that.
Sex is so accessible these days. That's crazy. He must not got no money then.
Now, and I'm gonna let you read that comment right after this. Another reason why y'all think all men cheat is because y'all all chasing the top 20% of niggas. Y'all are chasing these niggas with fast cars, good money, power, and influence, who have options. Y'all do not want Lester in the back of the class who don't got no phone numbers. Y'all want Tommy in the front of the class who getting all the phone numbers. Y'all wanted the niggas with options straight back from high school, middle school. Y'all wanted the quarterback of the football team. Y'all wanted niggas with options. Y'all wanted the men every other women want. That's what y'all that's how y'all are. Okay? Where's the fun in getting a nigga who don't nobody want? Where's the challenge in that? Y'all want a nigga who got get all of the girls, okay, or at least have all of the options. So now, because y'all want a nigga with all this money, influence, power, nice car, tall, well endowed, whatever the case may be, y'all get with these niggas, y'all all chase these niggas, and then y'all say, oh shit, they all cheaters, because y'all dealing with the top 10% of niggas. Y'all all chasing the top 10% of niggas, but it's the bottom 80% of niggas who ain't had sex in a year.
But that's not true because I dated ugly niggas, and you know what happens? Let me tell you something. When you date an ugly nigga,
but even them niggas
no,
cheating
listen. When
from
you
the
date,
phone.
listen. When you date an ugly nigga, then all the other bitches start looking at that ugly nigga, wondering what that ugly nigga doing, and now that ugly nigga start feeling himself, and now that ugly nigga cheating, and I'm dead serious. Nope. It really be like that.
Nope.
It really
That's
be
not
like
how
that.
it is.
That's how it is. You're not gonna tell me it's not.
No,
I've experienced
this is how it is.
I done dated the ugly nigga.
But you dated the ugly nigga with charisma, with money, with popularity. You dated the ugly nigga who was somebody. He was ugly, but people liked him. Okay? So as a result, he still had options. When you really go to that lower pool of niggas.
But why would I go lower? Why would I? Who would want to go?
Because you tired of getting played out by the other niggas.
No, that
And
doesn't make any sense because you men don't even go lower. Y'all always want to date the baddest bitch that gets the most attention, that gets the most DMs, that get the most attention with the fattest ass.
No, we don't.
Yes.
We don't. We want to date the pretty girl who works at Haagen-Dazs.
And the pretty girl gets all the attention.
We want to date the pretty girl that's low key, that's smart, you know, maybe a little nerdish, you know, not in everybody DMs. She probably got 150 friends on Facebook, Okay, probably getting 23 likes.
That's not true,
We
though.
don't want-
That's not true. That's
no, we
not
really
true.
don't. We want the low key girl, my nigga. I'm telling you, I'm a man. I know. We don't want the girl that is in everybody's face that everybody wants. That all of that. That's women. We don't want that.
I don't believe
We
that.
want a woman who
Do
is-
you guys believe that?
we want a woman who is beautiful, intelligent, smart, and low key as fuck. Like OD low key. That's what
But
we
this is the
want.
thing. They want those women as their wife, but they want the women that everybody's on and that's popping as the bitch that they just fucking on the side.
But when she
Because they will have the good woman that works at the fucking bank that has only 200 friends that she all fucking knows and that's low key don't have nobody in her inbox, but yet you in my inbox where I got 1,000 niggas and I'm shaking my ass on live.
yeah,
So they still cheating. That's the point. We're talking about cheating. They still trying to cheat.
no.
If you in
We
if you
want-
in
we-
somebody inbox, you cheating. So yeah, they might wife that. They want that as the wife.
exactly.
But the fun
And y'all-
is what they want in everybody else.
but see, but this is this. But
That's
y-
what they're more. That's what they're
right,
attracted
but women
to.
want the popular nigga as the husband. Y'all don't want the low key nigga. Y'all want the nigga who is running shit. Okay, y'all want the nigga who's running shit. All right, y'all want the niggas who running shit. Y'all want the nigga who running shit as a. Y'all want the niggas who running shit as y'all number one men, okay? Y'all don't want the low key nigga. Y'all want the nigga who know everybody, who got all the money, who poppin', who got this, who got that. That's who y'all really want for real, okay? We don't want that. We want a woman low key as shit, especially if you a nigga like me. If you a nigga that's getting money, that got your own bread, that's a boss, then guess what? You don't want a girl that's all in everybody. Oh yeah, she got 1,000 DMs. You don't want that. Women want that. Women want a nigga who chicks is all in his inbox. Da 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 da. If ain't no chicks in that nigga inbox, y'all don't want them. If ain't no chicks checking for that man, y'all don't want him. Okay, y'all don't want it. My boy Scoop said what? What he say? He said, "Tell her that's her experience." It's your experience.
No, that's not just my experience.
not-
There's
it's
a lot of men, good men with good wives that literally are in the bitches that's shaking their ass on Facebook, that's, getting the most attention. I got 1,000 DMs. They write in those inbox, write in those likes, and write in those comments, and write in them fucking stories. Yes. So I don't want to hear that.
All right, listen.
Y'all want them females that's gonna what Samantha said y'all want females that's gonna stay in the closet and only come out when it's time to feed y'all and fuck. That's what y'all
OD.
want.
That's OD. We don't want you to stay in no closets. All right? But we do not want you to be all in everybody's face and everybody in your face. That's not what turn us on. That's not what men want. Okay? Men want low key. We opposite from y'all. And so the fact is, because y'all are chasing these top 10% of niggas, these niggas with all of the money and the power and influence, y'all keep having this experience of, damn, this nigga keep cheating on me. All men cheat. All niggas cheat. But guess what? When y'all go to that lower 70,
That's not why I think that, though.
When y'all go
See,
to
this is
that
the thing.
level-
You're talking from what a man wants, but I'm trying to tell you, I know niggas in my inbox right now that are not it, that do not have mad bitches in their inbox, that are not it, that don't get money like that are not popping niggas that got a wifey at home and they got like 4, 5 kids, 3 kids, however many, and them niggas is still trying to holler at me on the low.
Okay. That's my point, though.
So that's why I said y'all want those bitches just to be at home and get cheated on.
No, we don't want them to
So
get
we might as
cheated
well
on.
live our life.
No, relax. We don't want them to get cheated on. That's not our motivation. We're not getting these low key women and saying, "Oh, I want a low
So
key."
then why do they cheat?
Hold on, I want a low key woman so I can cheat on her. In fact, about it, that's women. Women literally chase the top 10% of niggas, get played out. Then they pick some random dodo from the lowest 70 percentile, some nigga who ain't had coochie in a year, some nigga who, because 1 in 3 men ain't had coochie in a year or are virgins, okay? So that's 2/3 of men that nigga that ain't had no coochie in a while or are virgins. Niggas is going on droughts. Women don't go on droughts.
Yeah, we do.
No. Women choose to be celibate. Y'all don't go on droughts. A woman can go to any bar at any time, act like a thought, and get some dick. Period. All right. A man don't have that option. A man Niggas go on droughts.
I just feel like y'all be going off of
So-
old information because I'm telling you, I be seeing too many of these ugly ass niggas that be going to the
So
club
what
and they
y'all
really
do-
be getting bitches.
Okay,
Because there's
but
always
they-
the ugly.
But
Well,
what
not
I
to
say-
call anybody ugly because nobody's ugly. I apologize. But there's always people that are in their lane that's willing to give it up.
They get, yeah, okay. If a man is willing to,
If a man is in a
If a
drought,
man is
it's because
willing to-
he's not doing nothing at all. That means that he's not going out.
Right.
He don't have social. He's not even trying. He's in a drought because he chose to be. Just like if we don't get it for a while, we chose that too.
no, that's not.
There's
true.
no way a man could go a whole year and there's not one female that you met that didn't want to sleep with you.
That's the niggas you talking about. I'm telling you, it's a lot of niggas. First of all, you gotta understand.
You got to be a weird nigga then.
No, you don't have to be weird. You just gotta be a regular nigga. Women want super niggas.
So how all these regular niggas got kids?
Okay, because they've been alive 30 years, 25 years. So that one that they finally got in a year, they nutted in her. You ain't going nowhere. You ain't going nowhere, girl. You staying. He trying to trap you. So that's how he got a kid. Okay? But that don't necessarily mean he a player. I'm telling you, the vast majority of men out here, they are of the lower percentile. Every woman ain't chasing them, and they go on droughts. So what do y'all do? Exactly what you just accused us of. Y'all pick these niggas out. This nigga who ain't had no sex in a year. This nigga who weird. And you say, you know what? I'm tired of getting played out by these real niggas. So guess what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna wife this nigga up. I'm gonna wife Lester up. Hey Lester, you know damn well you was gonna wife him when you picked his ass. You gave him your number. Take my number down. You text him instead of him texting you. You text him. If he texts you, you text him right back. Oh hey Lester, how you doing? Oh come on. Yeah. You starved him out a little bit. Finally gave him some coochie. Oh yeah, Lester, marry me. Okay, I'll marry you. I'll never cheat on you, girl. I'll marry you. I love you forever. And then what do y'all do? Every time y'all cheat on that nigga.
That is not true.
Y'all pick Lester
Oh,
up.
we gotta have this topic
And then
again with
y'all
some guests. Cause I'm gonna need you ladies to back me up on this one.
He said females with no real niggas as a father think like this. What you gotta say about that?
He said what?
No females with no real niggas as a father think like this.
With no real niggas as a
Meaning,
father.
yeah, meaning I guess your father wasn't a real nigga. I don't know what that means. I guess, or you wasn't taught by the proper man.
So I wasn't raised by my biological father, but I was raised by a man.
Okay, and you hated that nigga.
Yeah.
Exactly, that's his point. you used to bounce because you hated this nigga.
Nah, but I don't care. I said what I said.
He called it.
I said what I said. These niggas is for the streets.
They not the niggas you want. The niggas you pick is for the streets. All right. So let me ask you: do you think the rise of social media and materialism have affected perceptions of love and financial issues? So in other words, because of social media and everybody presenting their best versions of themselves, now it got women thinking that they deserve more than they fucking deserve. They thinking you think you deserve this nigga with the best of the best because you've been watching niggas on social media post every good thing that happened to them, but they ain't post they fucking eviction notice and they child support payment.
Yeah.
Exactly. Social media got y'all out here wilding.
No, social media don't got me out here wilding because I know what
you,
I
say
I,
no.
I said okay, but I said because I know what I deserve. But like I said, I do believe that social media has definitely made a lot of people feel like they deserve way more than what they do. But that also comes down to men though too, because these men are giving just so many females attention, and a lot of females get their attention screwed up. You think that he wants you, but like you said, he just wants to fuck.
He just want to.
You get what I'm saying? But these females, it gets to their head when, like, I got probably in a week, I probably get, I don't even know, I'll say a couple hundred messages.
DMs?
Yeah, DMs between all my social medias, between
Jesus
TikTok,
Lord.
Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. We talking about through everything. You get what I'm saying? Them niggas don't want me.
They do want you.
No, they want to fuck me.
No, we talked about this last week, Quana. The only reason that they coming at you as if they only want to fuck is because you sexualize yourself. That's how you present yourself on you twerking while you making bacon and shit.
Hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, we've been to the club. I come to the club. You done promoted. You did my October festival, my festival last month, right?
Mm-hmm.
You was my head host, right? You had to fight from not twerking because it was kids in the audience. It was kids in the audience. She was like, I want to twerk, but I can't twerk.
But I did the two-step.
Thousands of kids.
I did the two-step.
You did the
I
two-step.
did all that.
Right.
I did the shuffle.
You did, right.
You know what I mean?
No, you did your thing. But the point is, when you sexualize yourself, you're only going to get men who want to view you that way and want to screw you. That's the niggas that's gonna come at you. I guarantee you, if you was up there, like just this podcast alone, and people seeing that, oh damn, Quana got an intellectual side, Quana's smart. Damn, Quana is not just.
See, but the crazy thing is, I've been showing that even prior to, because like if anybody really looks into me, like me and Justin Parker started like we started a nonprofit organization out here a couple years ago.
Mm-hmm.
We did the first black protest out here. For George Floyd. Like, I've done a lot of stuff for the community, with the community. Like, if that's why it'd be funny when people are like, oh, well, you need to show a different side of you. What are you watching on my social media? Because if you really do watch my social media, you see that I do way more than just what people are choosing. The guys in their head, they click off all the community events and stuff that I'm doing for the kids and the youth and all that other stuff, because all that's up there. It's not like it's not there. You can Google me and it will come up.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? Right. It's all there. There's so much more to me. Like I'm with my kids all the time. You know what I mean? I'm a mother. But what they see, what stands out more is the ass and the titties.
It stands out more.
Yeah, you know
and then exactly. But then also the intellectual side. The more you show that, the more niggas get intimidated, because niggas is dumb. It's a lot of dumb niggas out here. Everybody's not the intellectual smart person who know how to come that way. Some people revert to their primal instincts, their primal animalistic fears. I mean, tropes or whatever. So the minute, it's easier for a nigga to inbox you that, you know what I mean? Like, oh yeah, because they think you that type of person, to actually go the long haul and actually try to,
Thank you, Koya. Hold up. Koya said, I don't think Quana sexualized herself. I think men sexualize her. And these men be scared, Samantha, and these men be scared of women with a great mind and brains. And you know what the crazy thing is? Like, I do think that times are just different, though. It really is, because don't be coming at my girl.
No, I love you, Koya. You know that. But stop. You are the sexualizer. You heard of the equalizer? You the sexualizer. All right, but
the thing is, at the end of the day,
it like it's hot too.
But listen, aren't women sexual beings? Aren't that what we are? No. Even if I came outside, listen, this is the one thing I can say. I be running to the store, right? In the morning time, when you catch me with my kids, I got sweatpants on, t-shirt on, hoodie on. I get the same attention.
Okay.
And I'm not lying. Like, I really do. Niggas be on my top at the gas station.
Right.
I'm trying not to be seen.
You're a pretty girl. That's the difference.
I'm trying not to be seen right now. And niggas like, yo.
Yo, you listen. You're going to get pushed up on. You're a pretty girl. That's it, okay? I can guarantee you, though, the men who see you at the gas station in a hoodie, who try to holler at you, they're not going to immediately sexualize you. They going to call you. If you give them their number, they going to, they going to come at you, from arm's length. They're going to try to probe you. They're going to gauge what type of woman you are before you start. You know what I'm saying? Like, they'll come at you respectfully, and then you start talking about sex over the phone, or they're like, oh, she that type. I'm a sexualizer. But the niggas in your DM, they only see what they see on Facebook. So at the end of the day, if you twerking while you making grits, niggas is going to come at you that way. And look, Sequoia, you do have some validity to your point when you say men sexualize her. But men sexualize her because she sexualizes herself. And that's the reality, and that's the fact of the matter. All right, let's get to the next subject.
Next topic. That was good. Yes.
Shout out to everybody who commented. I think we reached 100 comments. It says that on Restream. But we on a bunch of different platforms, so I don't know if we reached it on which platform we reached it on, but we're going to go through them. We're going to count. Matter of fact, I'm gonna have my son go count them up and count the Facebooks. Let me know where we at.
So
when
we
get
can
to
drop
100,
this cash app
right now.
Like, share, subscribe, show love. Thank you.
That cash app. And you know what? I'm feeling generous tonight. So 200th comment, y'all getting a Cash App too.
200. Yes, let's go.
200th comment. If you on the 100th, you're getting a Cash App. But before I send it, I need you to inbox me and prove that you liked, commented. Well, you don't got you just got to prove me that you subscribed.
Shared, yeah, you subscribed and shared it. You had to share it live.
You got to share and subscribe. All right, okay, all right. All right. Our next topic is sexual versus intellectual. That rhymes. Bars.
Bars.
All right. Which of these two connections do you find it to be more important to have with your partner? Why do you think so? Do you think it's more important to have a sexual connection or intellectual connection? Which one is important? And I mean more important. Like, in other words, the nigga smart as hell, can teach you all that he can teach you, but he got a 1-incher and he ejaculates in 5 seconds. I'm talking about, like the more intellectual, or he could sling you down, crazy, got you, but he dumb as a doorknob. Hey, Quana, you think I could maybe go outside today? But he's slinging it and winging it. Which one is more important, sexual versus intellectual? Chat, I need y'all to put 1 for sexual, 2 for intellectual. 1 for sexual and 2 for intellectual. And don't be capping either.
I think it depends on the person. I think it really does. Like, for me, I would honestly say intellectual, because I feel like I'm more my sex drive.
You can't cheat on him.
No, I don't. I'm not a cheater.
No, no. I'm just saying he's smart as hell, and he don't please you sexually at all. At all.
It's not gonna work because everybody wants to be pleased.
No, I'm asking the question. I'm talking.
So in that case, if he does not please me at all, then
2 extremes right now.
No, if he doesn't please me at all, the sexual is more, because it doesn't make why. But you got to remember. But think about it. What makes a relationship?
You get to the bottom.
What makes a relationship when you're with somebody and that is your partner, your man, your female? What makes that relationship? The fact that y'all having sex. Because if we're not having good sex, then you might as well be a fucking friend.
Chad said you a cheater.
I'm not a cheater. Who said that?
Chad said you a cheater. They said they don't believe you.
I'm not no damn cheater. I really ain't. I mean, yo, I am so honest. I'm such an honest person. It's bad. But like I said, I look for a lot of different things. Like, I'm the type of person that if I am I can't even get it out. If I'm in a relationship with somebody and I feel like we are getting really that bad and the sex is not good, and let's say even if I start thinking about other people, I will have that conversation with my man. Okay. Like, no, I really am. I will really be like, yo, like what's going on with us? Like, we ain't have sex
if he was that
in a minute.
He would pull out some toys or something.
But that's what I'm trying to say. Like, what's the point? I don't think nobody in this world will be faithful and remain in a relationship where they are not sexually satisfied. And you're saying at all. Now, I'm thinking that you was going to say, then no. Then why am I with you?
We're going to get to the median later. But I want to start with at all. And
so then what is his purpose? Just to be my friend? Because why don't we just be friends? If you're talking about, if it's just intellectual, we might as well just be friends.
No. No, this is your significant other, nigga. And look.
No, but if he can't please me sexually, how's he my significant other?
Sexually, right? But you still have to weigh in the fact of what he's going to teach your children, okay? What he's going to teach you.
I can have a good friend that does that.
Hold up, time out. You just said in the last chat that money was more important than what did you say? Money was more important than love. So if this man is intellectually savvy, I'm talking about Bill Gates style. This nigga could be a billionaire damn near off his bread, all right? Because if he can't please you at all sexually, then intellectually he have to be the top notch, right? So now he can teach your kids, teach you, show you the ropes, teach you cryptocurrency, be the best you can be, he could be, and all of that. And you literally are reproducing your bloodline with the smartest nigga in the world, a genius, fucking George Washington Carver, the top fucking inventor ever.
No, but then that doesn't matter, because at the end of the day, listen, first of all, if I'm with you and let's say your sex does suck at first, if you don't ever get better, you're not trying. Like, you're not even trying to learn my body. Like, how can you be that intellectual, but yet you can't learn to please your partner? That doesn't make sense because sex can be taught. Sex is an action, and it's not even a hard action like you got to have skills for. So if that doesn't make sense, this doesn't make sense to me. I'm sorry, I don't get it.
All right, so
I don't get it.
I think the chat kind of hit the caveat, right? Because the caveat is if he's smart enough, he'll know how to please you. All I said was he got a 1-incher and he nuts in 5 seconds. I didn't say he couldn't use toys.
Okay, well then as long as he's doing that, if I'm satisfied, then I'm satisfied. Then we good, baby.
Okay. Okay.
Oh, we good.
All right. So that's the caveat. All right?
You know what I mean? Because I had a shrimp before, and I ain't gonna lie, it was good.
So as long as
because he knew what to do, he did the extra shit. He went the extra mile.
So as long as he go the extra mile, then it's good.
Yes, and when I mean it was so little, it was little. But I don't like big anyway. So that extra big slong, that's not for me. Y'all bitches can have it.
All right. So you say sexual over intellectual.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Yeah. I like intellectual, but it just can't be
sexual over intellectual.
What about you guys? What do you guys think?
What y'all think, man? 1 for sexual, 2 for intellectual. What y'all think? What's more important? Okay, sexual or intellectual?
She said, "Nope, he ain't teaching my kid shit. He ain't even making it that far if he ain't laying it down the boom boom room."
But you
yes,
see,
Samantha.
You see how animalistic and primal we are, though?
Ryan said, gotta learn that pussy. I agree. Thank you. I strongly feel like he can't be that smart if he can't please his woman.
You see how primal and animalistic we are, though? You know, it's going to be plenty of time of your life where sex is not even an option, okay? When you get older, when you're younger, super younger, whatever the case may be, you know, during the prime of your life, yes, it is. But at the end of the day, if you're talking about pure intellect, somebody who can teach you, guide you, show you, learn you something, put you on the right path, right direction, bring the best out of you morally, emotionally, intellectually, okay? Why are we reducing ourselves and devolving ourselves into our primal animalistic
But we're
nature?
not doing that. We're talking about being happy and satisfied. At the end of the day, like everybody's saying, like, okay, I'm pretty sure there's plenty of women that dealt with men that in the beginning did not sexually please her. But like you said, if he's smart enough to throw some toys in there, if he's lacking or do whatever, then I'm fine. But if he doesn't have the drive to figure me out and please me, then how is he the man for me anyways? How can he even be that intellectual? Like, you know that your woman is not being pleased and not coming, and you just don't, you're so smart that you can't even figure it out. You're not even trying something else. You're not even, then you're definitely not the man for me. You don't love me that much, because any man that really loves a woman wants to please her sexually.
But that's a caveat on both sides, because guess what? If he's smart enough to figure it out with his tongue or a toy, then that means adversely the dodo dumb nigga ain't smart enough to figure it out. He slanging, but just pounding your shit dry as hell, because he a big dummy. So like, you can't have it to where the smart nigga is smart enough to figure it out, but then the dumb nigga is just not. No, the dumb nigga is dumb enough that he can't figure it out. So there comes a point where a nigga too dumb to please you sexually, and there comes a point where a nigga is smart enough to please you. You understand what I'm saying? So now you got to find that middle ground. So I asked you again, what is more important? Is it more important to be sexual or intellectual? Sexual or intellectual? Because keeping it a whole 100 bands.
So like I said, I believe what I originally said was, to me, intellectual, because I honestly love to have that connection with somebody, and I love that. But if the sexual is not there at all. See, at first when you asked the question, you didn't say it's just trash. It's just never got better, and he just doesn't please you. Now, like I said, if that is something that is being worked on, and I am being pleased and I am being satisfied, but it ain't the greatest sex that I had in the world, and he just ain't the greatest partner, maybe I might be able to deal with it. But for me, though, right now, I'm not really that sexual a person. Like you said, also, too, as we get older, there's going to be a time where we 80. We're not going to care about our 80-year-old partner sitting next to us, whether he can dick us down all crazy. Our back might be blown out by then. You know what I mean?
But guess what? The intellectual still will matter at that point.
And that's what I'm saying. So what
would you rather have? Sex or intellect?
I would say intellect, but that's only if he can grow in the sexual part. Cause I'm not gonna be satisfied. That's like saying for a man, right? So he's coming. Would you rather be with a woman any man is not gonna be with no woman that can never please him sexually, but can only intellectually please him. No man would do that on this earth. You're asking me as a woman, but no man would ever do that.
That's not true.
To be with a woman that does not sexually please him at all, you can't make me come at all.
Listen, niggas ain't built like y'all. We gonna find a way to come face down. Hold up. Listen, listen. I mean, I agree with you though
but
to a
it's not
degree.
the same when somebody's not doing it for you. You might as well just do it yourself at that point. I gotta do all this extra
Which
shit.
is still an option.
Nah.
You got this. You got Bill Gates. You can still pop yourself. You still got Bill Gates. All right, like. You know what I'm saying?
So Corey said, I most definitely don't want to make. Hold on, I'm sorry. She said, I most definitely don't want a man that's so smart he's fucking dumb. Yo.
But what about having a man that's so dumb he's dumb? Like.
Samantha said, so he's saying the smart motherfucker is smart enough to get the right calculations to get it wet right. Face down, ass up, we gonna get that nut.
Exactly. That's the fact of the matter. All right.
That was a good one.
That was definitely a good one, man. Big snaps for that. Shout out to everybody who coming on the podcast next week and subsequent weeks, man. We love y'all. Shout out to the chat tonight, y'all. OD. We appreciate y'all. We owe somebody some money. Did we get to the 100th comment? Yeah. Who's the 100th comment?
Also, if you guys ever want to come on the couch and you guys want to be a guest, just inbox me or DJ Focus, and we would love to have you guys join.
We would love to have y'all on the couch.
Yes, we would love to have you guys on the couch.
Definitely.
So.
We got a lot of room over there. We got like 5 more mics.
Facts.
And we ready for y'all to go. All right, we're going to get to the Cash App now. We're going to figure out who the 100th comment is, man. Shout out to everybody on all the platforms, YouTube. The YouTubers going hard right now. We love y'all. We love y'all. We love y'all.
Edwin
we love y'all.
Gonzalez, he said.
Who? Edwin That's the 100th? Yeah, I counted. Is that the 100th on Facebook or 100th altogether?
I counted altogether.
Yeah, you got to do the Facebooks only. Yeah, do the Facebooks only. How many comments do we got on Facebook?
I don't think there was 100 Facebook.
Oh, we're not at 100 comments yet, so we can't get that Cash App out. What are we at? It got to reload. I know we're way more than 8.
Let's see where we at.
We're at 117. We got 117.
All right.
Yeah.
So, get to the 100th comment, and we're going to see exactly who.
Yes. We are going to officially be doing call-in starting next week. Every Thursday, you will be able to call in, and we will have you guys call in and, give your opinions. And, yes. I'm excited about that, guys, because I want to hear you guys' voices, hear you guys' opinions. It's one thing to read it, but it's another thing to actually be able to communicate and talk with you guys.
No, absolutely.
So that's going to be super dope next week.
We love y'all comments, and we sorry if we can't get to all the comments. It'd be so many because we on a lot of different platforms, so it'd be a lot of different comments. So it's hard for us to get to all of them. But if you call in,
yeah, they said that's lit.
If you call in, we'll definitely be able to accommodate y'all. Big shout out to my girl right here.
Yes.
You feel me? Like, we the dream team, nigga. We about to go take this shit to the top. You feel me? Like, all right, so where we at? 11 o'clock. All right, we got about 42 minutes left.
Yes.
Since we started late. But let me ask you on that last sexual intellectual comment. Social media. Do you think that's affecting people's perception of whether they rather prefer a intellectual individual over a sexual,
I definitely think it is because I think that we are in times where everything is just very sexualized. Like, you know what I mean? Most females nowadays, you don't even, if you're ugly by choice.
Yeah, because
think about it. Like, you don't really see too many flat asses in the store no more. You don't see too many girls without lips no more.
No,
you don't see girls without lashes no more. It's true. Everything is sexualized. Think how many
even niggas.
I be going places. I be like, yo, Sequoia.
Sequoia,
send that Cash App in.
Drop that Cash App, girl. Drop that Cash App, Nisi. We gonna send that thing over to you right now. You heard? But no, even niggas though. You could be ugly as a damn doorknob, but if you hit the gym every day and your body, as a result, is not ugly, pause, you feel me? Then there is no woman who, like, it's some ugly niggas out here that if you had packs and a six pack and guns, even though your face wasn't crazy, a woman know, like, damn, I could.
They sexualize you.
They sexualize you. You feel me? So I agree with you there. If you, in this day and age, there's so many different avenues to being fly that if you an ugly nigga, Rose said, I'm ugly. Nah, nigga, you just need to hit the gym, nigga. That's it. You's a fly nigga all the way around. All right, you feel me? Just need to hit the gym and then you be 100, my nigga. You know what I mean? But yeah, it's a choice though, because if you do what you need to do, whether it be hitting the gym, getting your clothes right, you know what I'm saying, whatever the case may be, then at the end of the day, you're gonna be fly.
I agree. And I think that it's like that for women now these days. You know what I mean? It's literally just about, you know, keeping up with yourself. You know what I mean? Like keeping up with yourself, taking advantages of all the lovely things the beauty industry has for us.
Yes. You feel me? Yeah, it's my nigga, man. Rose, man. All right, we're gonna get into another topic. You ready to get into another topic?
Ready.
All right, this one a little bit more serious. Don't be getting off on the chats like y'all only here for the bullshit. All right, because this one a little bit more serious, but
Slay by V, baby.
it's important. All right. So right. He said, I know some ugly, swole ass niggas that get hoes. It's true. Nigga look like Michael Blackson.
Michael Blackson.
That
And that motherfucker look good. Like, cause you know why? He look like he gonna take you to Pound Town.
Yeah,
Just left
right,
Pound
exactly.
Town.
All right, so this topic is a little bit more serious. We want y'all to chime in on this one too. Black murder in America.
What about it?
Why you think it's so high? Why you think black murder in America is so high and higher than any other people by a lot? Like, why you think black people out here wilding on each other? What's going on? What's going on in the psyche
I honestly
of black
think that
people?
we're just so blinded by what the white man has made us feel is of value. Because I feel like so much has been taken away from us. I think that as a black community, we value things that are not valuable. Like even when I was saying like before, like families, there's a lot more broken families and stuff like that. We got people wearing Louis, Prada, Gucci, and like the black community is just really in competition with each other.
That's
too
what Seema
much.
just said. Jealousy,
You know what I mean?
envy, and hate. You know what I mean? Rose said poor leaders. Poor leaders is because we got poor leaders. You know what I mean? Candace says it's terrible. So it's competition. You feel me? You say competition. It's which is driven up, I think, by social media and, you know, the music and all of these niggas out here that's like, you know what I'm saying? I got first of all, we listen to music every day that tell us niggas ain't shit. I'm going to kill everybody. I got the Gucci on. I'm going to fuck your girl.
And think about the reality TV shows that we watch. Like we're really watching Krishan and Blueface and Bad Girls, and you know what I mean. That's what's entertaining. You know what I mean. And what that is, that's blacks against blacks, and us just destroying each other's and destroying our families, and you know what I mean. Like that's what it is. We literally find that to be entertaining.
Yeah. It's being pushed upon us by the white man, like you said.
White man.
You know what I mean? But it's true. Like it's a lot of competition. It's a lot of just black on black adversarial mindset. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, we listen to all of the music and whatever the case may be, and it literally promotes and propagates the fact that, you know, we want to be in competition with each other. What you got, I got more than you got, and it fosters that crab in the barrel mentality that you said. You know what I'm saying? Like, yes, I am Muslim. You damn right, I'm Muslim. You know what I mean? Rose said, just stay in your lane. Please, people always crossing out their lane. It's true. You know what I mean? Like, you know, and you know, I really believe that it's that lack of compassion for each other, but also that lack of being what's the word I'm looking for? Being content and grateful for what it is that you have, okay? Because you always comparing yourself to the next man. So I might be winning in the terms of, like, say, family, for example. I might have a beautiful wife, a bunch of kids, whatever the case may be. But I'm living check to check, you know what I'm saying? And I'm driving a minivan. And it's like, you out here driving a Lambo and you got a whole bunch of money in your pocket and you wearing Gucci, but yet you can't find a woman who loves you. You feel me? And you on child support. And you got 4 different baby mothers. You feel me? Like, so it's like, if I was to compare myself to you, saying, "Damn, I wish I had the Gucci. I wish I had the," and then you was to compare yourself to me, saying, "Damn, I wish I had the family," as opposed to us all being happy with what we have. You feel me? Then I think that goes a long way too, and making, that envy and jealousy pushing it up. You know what I'm saying? And niggas out here, and not to be outdone. I say it all the time. Okay, you can't make a song about killing squirrels. You can't make a song about killing chickens. You can't make a song about killing dogs. You can't make a song about, they locked Michael Vick up for killing dogs. You can't make a song about killing women or men or Christians or Muslims or anything. But you can make 30 years worth of songs about killing black people. Like, you know what I mean? Like, shoot this nigga up, chop it to his grandmother, throw his kids off the roof, whatever the case may be, and that's cool. So, it definitely, got, the music got something to do with it. That's why as a rapper, I say, we got to make better music. As a DJ, I say we got to make better music. That's why I be in the club. I be trying to play, you make me happy, dun, 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 this you can tell. I'd rather play that shit than play all of the other bullshit. You know what I mean? But, as a DJ, sometimes I be having to play it, and it's hard, man. You know what I mean? It be making me want to quit. I DJ'd a Sweet 16 last week. Them niggas was up in there wilding off drill music.
That's what they want to hear.
13 years old, talking about I killed 18 niggas last week. So, roll that up a little bit. I want to see that right there. DJ Mont said a little bit more, son. Pull it back up.
Shout out to DJ Mont.
Shout out to DJ Mont. Insecurity, lack of self-worth, and an overall misguided value system. 100% correct. 100% correct. Okay? The lack of self-worth. Look, I often say it. When you living in a white supremacy society, right? Jesus white, Moses white, David white, Mary white, Superman white, Batman white, everybody white. Adversely, you're going to naturally have a black inferiority complex where when you fucking just living in a white supremacy, system, black inferiority is the adverse effect. So we're not going to have the proper respect for black people or black life or black anything when we constantly being pushed towards, that white everything shit. You know what I mean? So I think it's definitely some culpability on the system, on the government to that lack of self-worth that is not just naturally in black people, but it's a natural adverse effect of, you know what I'm saying, of white supremacy. You feel what I'm saying? So I definitely feel that. All right. Let's look at the next. All right. What factors do you think contribute to the prevalence of these murders in our black community? What are some of the root causes? I think we went over some of them. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Some of the root causes in the majority of the neighborhood. Government, music, jealousy, niggas out here acting a goddamn fool, all of that. You know what I mean? So considering factors like socioeconomic disparities, meaning money, and systematic racism in the U.S., how can society help contribute preventing murder in the future, black murder in the future? How can society help?
I would say by changing the music, having more black excellence shown, because there's a lot of it, and more black businesses, us supporting each other's more, and I will honestly say more fathers in the homes.
More fathers in the home, so no child support.
Child support if he's a deadbeat, but more fathers in the home. I'm all about families making it work out and figuring it out. So, yeah.
All right. So I would agree with you there. I think definitely because it's actually statistics being shown that whenever you have a two-parent household, a child is less likely to commit crime, commit murder, go to jail, be a abuser, domestic violence. Everything is severely reduced when you have two parents in the household.
I heard that more comes from single mother households, like more
Single
kids,
mother, because that's one parent.
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying.
But I heard that it's over also men, like single fathers.
No, single parents, period. That's what I'm saying. Two parents in the household. Look, there's things that a mother going to teach you that a father could never teach you. And there's things that a father going to teach you that a mother can, what did I say? You know what I'm saying? And vice versa.
Vice versa.
And vice versa. Okay? So if you have a father who is just hard knock on you and just teaching you discipline and just whooping your ass and just trying to show you the ropes and getting you street smart, you'll never be a full person because you need a mother to show you compassion. You need a mother that can show you love, emotion. You need a mother that's going to show you, you know what I'm saying, just the right way to do things. It can't be one way or the other. It can't just be all smarts, no emotions, or all emotions, no smart. It got to be both. You feel what I'm saying? So that's why two-parent households they lead to better children, right? Okay? And so once again, you got all these niggas out here killing each other, black on black crime, black murder, and all of that. Like you said, it's because we don't have those two parents in the household that's going to properly teach the children and do what they need to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, so, but I still take it back to the government. They want us gone. That's why Black Lives Matter, for real, for real. All right, let's see. Where we at? All right. Do you think the black community, talks in the black community about both black on black crime and abortion can create an understanding of how these two things connect to demise the black people in America? So when we ask these questions, 50% of the black population has been killed in abortion facilities since Roe v. Wade. So a lot of proponents of Black Lives Matter, the true, not the political group, but the true people who view Black Lives Matter, they realize that when you talk about Black Lives Matter, you also talking about abortion, okay? You also talking about the lack of regulation on abortion because 50% of the black community have been murdered or destroyed or killed in abortion facilities since Roe v. Wade. They wiping us out. There was a statistic that said, what was it? Since 1973, Roe v. Wade, more black people died in the womb of a black woman than AIDS, heart disease, violent crime, cancer, wars, and all of that shit combined. Okay, so do you think there should be a transparent talk in the black community about, just black murder as well as black abortion if we trying to raise the rates of black people and kind of stop black death?
Yes, I definitely do agree. I believe that we should talk about it more. I think that we should teach our kids more, give them more knowledge when it comes to these things. Like even when it came to abortions, like I learned a lot, just being here on the DJ Focus podcast when it comes to abortions and the fact that it was a white woman whose mission was to wipe us out, who started it and put it in our black communities.
Right.
So
Margaret Sanger, the founder of Planned Parenthood and the American Birth Control League, was a KKK member who was quoted in saying black people need to be wiped off the face of the earth. Then she put 80% of abortion facilities in walking distance from the black community. And now these same abortion facilities have decimated the black population. So, and I don't say this to come at any woman who have had an abortion or anything like that, because I understand, you know what I'm saying? Like the system told y'all that the shit was okay? And I'm not judging y'all, all right? I know people who's close to me who have had this. But I am saying that at the end of the day, we need to have more of a transparent talk about the connection between that and niggas out here murdering each other. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, can we get a little bit more in depth to that? Because I know you have a lot more knowledge on that when it comes to abortions. Samantha said, yikes, I didn't know this. And that's something that I learned, and it really is something that's very shocking and that we don't know.
Yeah, we don't know that. In fact, about it, if you go to blackgenocide.org, they'll teach you a lot about this shit. Like, there's a lot of proponents of black genocide that literally say that abortion is one of the number one things that they use to kill black people. Okay, so we've been told that abortion is just this woman's right issue that woman's choice issue that all of us have been kind of duped into believing that this is a female's right issue, which is really a human right issue, but it's moreover a black a genocidal issue. Okay, I would say, and just an issue between all poor peoples. Okay, because the woman who fucking created this shit, Margaret Sanger, was quoted in saying that black people are weeds who she wanted to wipe off the face of the earth. She was a eugenicist. If you know anything about eugenics, you know that these motherfuckers believe in like white supremacy, white superiority, white bloodlines. They're the most pure bloodlines, and we have to wipe out all of the degenerate bloodlines. Black people, indigenous people, poor people, all of these people are bloodlines that need to be wiped off the face of the earth. Then in the American Birth Control Review, she says that eugenics, which is wiping all of these people out, without birth control is a house built upon sand. And if you know anything about a house built on sand, it automatically going to crumble. So in other words, what she's saying is we can't enact our eugenics plan to wipe all these people out without birth control. Then she put 80% of abortion facilities in the black community. So while we sit here thinking that this is some sort of female right issue and that all women should be able to, it's deeper than that. They wiping us the fuck out. Okay, they wiping us out, and they've been wiping us out since Roe vs. Wade. So when you see all these Democrats who we vote 94% Democrat every election, who are pushing Planned Parenthood, who are pushing abortion, they're really pushing black genocide, and that's a fucking fact. All right. So what niggas need to do is do more research. We need to go and find these websites and these particular informational pieces that prove this and that show this, that the whole American Birth Control League, Planned Parenthood, Margaret Sanger, fucking eugenics, all of that shit was to wipe black people off the face of the earth. Now a lot of people don't know that because guess what? This system is bent on misinformation. That's why she called it the miseducation of Lauryn Hill. The miseducation, because they miseducating us. So I don't expect you to know that. And if you're a young boy or a young woman who thinking, I'm pro-choice because it's a female right issue, yeah, you'll be able to use abortion to go ahead and, I'm about to go to school, or I'm about to, I don't want my baby daddy to know I was cheating, or I'm not ready to have a baby, so I'm going to just kill the baby. And you're thinking it's some woman's right, woman's choice, but the fact of the matter is all that shit is propaganda. The fact is that shit is black genocide. They want to wipe you out. Marcus McGriff says niggas voting Democrat because they mama tell them. And it's true. We vote 94% Democrat. Now, I'm not saying go out there and vote Republican because they got some shit with them too. My thing is don't vote. Vote on each other. Vote on yourself. Vote on the people. Okay? All right, we don't need to be voting. 1960s, they killed Martin Luther King, Malcolm X, Medgar Evers, Huey P. Newton, Fred Hampton, destabilized and discredited the Nation of Islam and Black Panther Party and all of that. And then by 1968, they gave you the Voting Rights Act, and we've been voting 94% Democrat ever since. So don't, my nigga, they literally push voting on us as a solution to the black issue when it's really causing all of the black issues, okay? After they murdered all of your real black leaders, Dr. King and all the rest, they murdered them niggas and then gave you vote for Democrats. Democrats who have always been against black people. They was against Abraham Lincoln freeing the slaves. They was against everything. Like, Democrats have always been the worst. And now we vote 94% Democrat. So they really pulled the trick on your ass. Because guess what? After they murdered all of your leaders off in the 60s, guess what they did? In the 70s, they gave you dope. They criminalized you, militarized the police. In the 80s, they gave you crack ace gangster rap. Okay, in the 90s, they hit you with the 94 crime bill. And by the 2000s, we out here popping lean and Percocet, Molly Percocet. So they destroyed your black leaders, murdered them niggas, and then became leaders for you. Okay? This is a systematic issue that we have to deal with to realize, nah, fuck voting, nigga. Vote on yourself. All right? Vote on yourself. Period. Know what I mean? Vote on yourself. And that's the thing that I want people to know more than anything. And guess what else they gave us in the 70s after they murdered all of our leaders in the 60s? Abortion. 1973. They gave you Roe vs. Wade, Margaret Sanger, and Planned Parenthood in the 70s, 5 years after the Voting Rights Act, and 10 years after they killed King. 10 years after they killed Martin Luther King. Malcolm X. They murdered your leaders and then gave you kill black babies. And yeah, we fighting for that shit. Yeah, black power. Vote Democrats who hate us. Vote Democrats who signed the 94 crime bill. Vote Democrats who are pushing Planned Parenthood and abortion right now. You've been hoodwinked, bamboozled, led astray, run amok, in the words of my man, Brother Malcolm. You've been hoodwinked. All right?
Let's try to go to the comments. So we got a
Let's
lot of
go to
comments
the
on
comments.
this one. A lot of
We're
comments.
going to go to the comments before we get up out of here. It was a long comment from DJ Mont I wanted to read. He said, the statistic... 22631. Oh, shit. Just told everybody that.
It's not working.
All right.
Damn.
My
Change
fault.
that.
Gotta change that one. All right. He says that the statistic is alarming and disheartening. But before we tackle abortion, or at best while we tackle abortion, we need to have the discussion on why we are at the decision point. Why are we not teaching about safe sex or withholding from sex until you establish yourself in a way to be prepared to properly care for and nurture your child? Preach, brother. Preach, brother. Safe sex abstinence is the biggest form of abortion that we need. Abstinence. All right? Zip that thing on up. All right? You out here acting a fool, but one thing is for sure and two things for certain. It's literally a double entendre. Because what they do is they legalize the abortion, but then they give you Megan Thee Stallion and all the rest of them that push sex on you. Okay? So it's more than just teaching about safe sex. It's diminishing the institution that's pushing be promiscuous. Okay? Right. Then it says sustain a family before we lay down with someone. The abortion strategy used to wipe us out is just another weapon systematically placed in the hood, just like drugs, alcohol, and guns. Teach, DJ Mont. That's what I'm talking about. If we get them core issues of building up our value systems, life, finances, and education, those tools couldn't be used as easily on us. I agree. I'm going to love that comment. All right. That's 100% true. All right. We have to, it takes more than that. Okay. The abortion system is just one tool. Okay. Drugs is one tool. Okay. The Megan Thee Stallions of the world is just one tool. And big shout out to Meg. You know, she's talented. But, the system pushing that type of propaganda on the people. Those is just one tool. We need to get back to valuing life, love, morals, abstinence, being where you need to be, spiritually, mentally, emotionally, physically, religiously, morally. We got to get back to being that type of person because I'm doing the preaching. You want to talk? You want to say something, girl?
You good. You good. We got a lot of comments.
We got a lot of comments. All right. We got to get back. All right. However, Chevy Darton says abortions did help prevent more child abuse and neglect from being born into unhealthy environment. Listen, I would rather be alive than be abused. I would rather be alive than be broke. I'd rather be alive than be, neglected. I'd rather be alive because if we're alive, then we can literally change the fortunes for ourselves. There's been a lot of fucked up ass kids that come from great homes, and there's been a lot of great kids that come from fucked up homes. So just simply being born into poverty, and then to say, a child is going to be born into neglect, that not only discounts the power of the life of the child, but it discounts the power of growth of the parent. Just because I neglected you today don't mean I'm going to neglect you tomorrow. Just because I was broke today don't mean I'm going to be broke tomorrow. Just because you know what I mean? At the end of the day, there's a lot of things that we can do to grow, to show that we're better than we were before. We telling young 16, 17-year-olds, oh, you don't got no money. Your kid going to be born into poverty. Kill your kid. Nah, fuck that. Your kid got to turn 10 one day and you're going to be 27 making way more money. What a difference a year make? What a difference 10 years make? What a difference 20 years make? So we're not going to sit there and act as though simply because somebody is not in a position today
That
to properly
justifies
take
it.
it, that it justifies it. I mean, we got all types of support systems, family help, governmental support systems, you know, grandma, all different types of shit that, you know, man, have them babies, man. If you're a young girl out here and you thinking about abortion, have them babies. All right? Don't fall into the trap of Singer and the eugenicists to kill your baby to add to black death and black genocide and all of the rest of that. Don't do it. All right? Grow, be better. Period. You know what I mean? All right, let's get to another comment. Y'all got me preaching out here. Get my goddamn preacher rag shit in my water, my cup of water. All right, we about to pass the charity bucket into the
Yeah, we're
we're gonna pass the collection plate. All right. Terrible things happen to children. I agree. But that don't mean that we need to kill them. He said, I just wrote a book on this issue that touched the nerve. DJ Mont. I want to read that book.
Yes, what's the name of the
What's
book?
name of
Drop
the
the
book?
name.
Drop the name of the book. Drop the name of the book. Did we get the Cash App from Sequoia yet?
Yeah, Koya, did you drop your Cash App? I don't know.
Send
Can
us
you
your
check to
Cash
see
App.
if she
You
drop the Cash App, please?
Inbox Quana, because we got to give you this money now, girl. We giving out gifts, monetary gifts. Next week we giving out a gift basket. Okay? To the 50th, 100th, 150th. We giving out. Listen, you are part of the DJ Focus podcast. You getting gifts every week. This is our thing. We giving gifts. Okay?
We showing the love right back.
We showing the love right
Showing
back.
the love
We
right back.
appreciate
Next
y'all.
week, you guys are going to be able to call in too. So I'm very excited about that. We got a lot of good things and big things coming this year.
We got a lot of big things, man. 2024 is the year.
We coming for 2024. You
Okay,
heard?
2024 is the year. All right, give me that. Give me that. All right, we sending out the Cash Apps. All right,
All right, Koya just dropped that Cash App.
She did. Oh, you got it?
Yeah, I got it.
she got it. All right, let me see Cash App. All right, girl. What is it? Let's see. We giving out the Cash Apps right now.
Cents. Congratulations, Koya. We appreciate you.
Congratulations, man. Thank you so much. Hey, Asha, what's up, girl? Asha, we need you on the couch. We want you on the couch next week. All right.
DJ Mont, we want you on the couch too. We're going to need you to pull up on us.
DJ Mont, I want you to come out here, and I want you with your book, and I want you to come out here, and that's my main man. He DJ'd either October Festival or Fusion Fest. One of them he DJ'd, but he was out there for us. All right, we're gonna get into our final thoughts now. It's 11:30. Let's get into our final thoughts. Our last topic is on. Oh, we'll get to that next week. We're gonna get to that next week. It's a little late, and this one's gonna be deep.
Okay, can we tell the people what it is?
Our last topic is the belief in God and its importance. Do y'all still believe in God? Because guess what? I'm watching everything I see nowadays. Niggas believe in evolution. Oh, God, this don't exist. They don't believe in God. So belief in God and its importance. That's what we're going to get into next week. Among other things, you know, we're going to have some good topics for y'all, some current events.
Yes,
all
and
of
we're going to
that.
also have some community leaders here.
Mm-hmm.
People who work with the community and work with the youth.
If you believe in God, drop a 1. If you don't believe in God, drop a 2. And I'm on your ass. Belief in God and its importance. You better believe in God. You better believe in the Almighty. All right? I'm a Muslim man, and I'm going to prove. We're going to prove God exists next week. Prove all things. I ain't playing no games with y'all.
Yes,
You
drop
believe-
them
drop them
ones.
You believe in God. That's it. That's it now. All right, drop them ones. We don't want no twos over here. Believe in God, drop them ones. Because he is the one.
The only
The
one.
only one. Well, maybe get my collection plate back out.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Put the Most High all the way above. I know that's right. Quana, give us your final thought. I'm gonna give my final thought, and then we're gonna be up out of here. Big shout out to the chat tonight. Y'all was the greatest. Y'all was the best. Y'all got these cash apps. Did we get the 200 comments yet? Let's see if we got the 200 comments.
Because if so, we got another cash app.
I
Cha-ching.
owe some more money.
No, we at 154 is saying.
154.
We
Y'all
almost
ain't
made it.
Y'all ain't right, and that's just on Facebook. All right, we got to count up the other platforms to make sure that we have what we need to have. Yo, thank you, Samantha. Listen, we want y'all to subscribe to the page. We want y'all to make sure that y'all subscribe to the YouTube page, The Real DJ Focus, and make sure y'all come on here every week and give us y'all
Oh,
best.
no, we at 181. They almost made it.
181, y'all almost made
181.
it. 19 comments
81
before we give our
shares.
final thoughts. What you gonna do?
You better run it up.
Run it up. All right, go ahead.
So my final thought is that this was definitely an amazing podcast. I love being here. I love that you're very transparent. I thank you for this opportunity. Like I said, we have Winter Wonderland this Saturday. I will be dropping I'm gonna be dropping the flyer. I don't know why I can't talk tonight. But I will be dropping the flyer as soon as I leave here, as well as I will be hosting Johnny Bill's listening party.
Johnny Bills.
It's going to be December 16th. The flyer's on my page as well. Get your tickets. It's going to be an amazing event, a dope place to come network and hear some dope music. We will both be in the building. Me and DJ Focus, we're going to be there.
Yes,
You're
we
gonna
will
be
be.
And thank you guys for commenting. We'll see you next week.
We'll see y'all next
It's your
week,
girl,
man.
Quana Tatted.
We got a lot of thank you everybody. She said I stopped watching Tubi for this. I know that's right.
Yes.
Thank you everybody who joined in, who commented, who liked, who shared. Big shout out to Sequoia, our
Cash App winner.
our Cash App winner. Okay, look at them comments coming in now. They want that Cash App. Oh shit! All right. Don't forget you gotta like, comment, share, and subscribe. And big shout out to everybody who came in, who rocked with us tonight. We love y'all so much. Next week we got Loud Pack on here. We got Kel's Music. We got a few Quanta friends. She gonna make sure come through here. Some ladies we gonna have on the couch. And yeah, that's how we getting it in. Big shout out to all of our YouTube commenters, our Twitchers. Big shout out to our Instagrammers. Big shout out to our TikTokers. We love y'all because y'all give us the most love. No, Instagram actually give us the most love on our clips. They said we make a good team.
Yes.
Hey.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right, big shout out to everybody though. We love y'all so much. And I know we made it to 200 comments now, so I owe somebody. I'm gonna be sending.
We're
y'all
gonna go
money
through
tonight.
it, yeah.
We're gonna go through it, and I'm gonna send y'all money tonight. We love y'all. We love everybody who commented, everybody who came through all these weeks that we've been doing this, and I love Quantitative.
And make sure you guys tune in next week. Do not forget to tune in next week. Like I said, I'm so happy that all you guys tuned in today, but next week it's going to be even better.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's the DJ Focus podcast with Quantitative as a co-host. Follow me on all social media outlets and subscribe, follow, show love. God bless.
We out.